Alright, hey everyone. It's time to get started with a nice little practice run. I'm not going to make it all the way to Act 5, of course, but this is with the Assassin. I just wanted to, I guess, get my feet wet before the ladder reset for Slashdiablo private server that will be taking place come tomorrow. A bit of a late notice, my apologies on that. Normally I would have done this stream much earlier, but I have had well, I've been busy most of this week with other things to take care of. It's been a very interesting time, to put it lightly. But yeah, we're trying to get into the thick of things here. Hopefully this reset that's coming up will be a lot, well, I mean, I'm expecting to have a lot of fun with it, but I hope that, well, I hope that the rest of you who are watching this, well, I don't think anyone's in chat right now, but later when there's more people who come in, that they'll be excited or as excited for this as I have been. So we're doing this practice run with the Assassin. I usually like, I mean, I really enjoy doing these demo runs with some of the lesser, I don't want to say lesser used characters, but a lot of people do a speedrun with a sorcerer, or a sorc, sorry. But I myself really enjoy playing an Assassin. Yeah, just to switch things up a little bit, even though I know that sorc would be by far the quickest. So, yeah, let me just sell all this, and then I'm gonna, I guess, grab all this. There's like no gold though. I got like no gold from all this. This is a pretty interesting run in the sense that they haven't given me much gold, but oh, here we are. I do have the, oh, okay, there's a skill shrine here too. We'll come back for this a little later. So I have 3 boxes with me here, of course, or, well, 4 boxes, but I have 3 additional boxes, and I'm just trying to go through all this. Yeah. Oh, XP shrine here too. Interesting. Definitely gonna need to, well, this is, wow, I can barely kill this. There we go. So Fire Blast now, this should speed everything up by quite a bit. I'm just gonna put on Fire Blast here. Should be pretty quick here. No need for keys because I'm an assassin, of course, one of the many upsides to playing it. Hey, Labar. Your title says 8 p.m. Reset is at 7 p.m. Oh, shoot. My bad. My bad. Thank you, Labar, for the heads up on that. Good luck tomorrow. Yeah, you too. Are you taking part as well? If you are, then yeah, that would be nice to see. Let me just edit the title across the board. I don't know why I have. You know what? I'm used to it resetting at 5 p.m. because I think that's the usual resets for the D2R. But I don't. I'm not to say that I'm really playing D2R. I haven't been at all. But I do have the BNet launcher, and then when that starts, I always see if they're doing a reset. It'll say like 5 p.m. or whatever. Well, 8 p.m. Eastern rather. But yeah. Yeah, welcome everyone. I hope if anyone is coming in from chat, it has been a while. It's been a hot minute, and I do always feel bad at the beginning of every season because it's usually been a while since my last stream, and I don't know. I just, yeah. I mean, I don't normally like to talk about like personal life and stuff, but yeah, things just do tend to get very busy in recent times after the first. Like, I always allocate like a bit of time. I basically forsake all other like what's the word for it? All other commitments in order to take part in the reset, right? Because it's something I love and enjoy doing, but of course I can't do it for very long because life eventually gets back in the way. It's never because I get bored. I'm like never ever like done with any of my characters. So there's always still so much more to do, season after season, but I can never quite finish it. It's too bad, really. I mean, I guess that's just how things go, but yeah, it's too bad. Would love to have a season in the future where I can actually finish a character. That would be quite a sight, wouldn't it? Oh, anyway. Let me take this one out first. Oh, whoa, lag. Or not lag, but froze me here. This should give me a fair bit of XP. It's an elite pack of zombies, so usually these guys tend to give quite a bit. There we are. Okay. Now the rest of this is pretty much cleanup. You know, one of the things I thought would be pretty good, and I want to talk to LeBron about this whenever he shows up, if he shows up. I like to think he will eventually. But, yeah, I think there's been a lot of people showing up recently. I'd love to do, like, a lot of people showing up to Slash, and I'd love to do a video where I kind of talk about, like, if you're going to get started on each of the classes. Now, that's something that I wanted to do, but there's, like, so many things that I'd want to do, and I feel like part of the issue is I always have these, like, crazy, I don't know, I shouldn't even say crazy, but it's kind of like, I feel like something I've realized about myself in recent times is that I'm the type of person, I guess, where I want to do, like, a little bit of everything, and because of that I can only end up doing, like, let's say, like, maybe 1% of the things that I actually have in mind. I don't know if that makes sense at all. So, like, as an example, oh, there's somebody else still in game too. So, as an example, right, hold on. Oh, sell these. Wow, that's a lot of gold I'll have available to me. Okay, and then amulet. Yeah, we can start selling these. So I can get a book, I can get this. This should make it a little easier to toss this in, and then now I can just load up on mana potions up the wazoo. I don't think I'll be needing this since I have Fire Blast, so that's okay. Sell that, of course. It's completely worthless to me. Okay. So, like I was trying to explain, like, I feel like, you know, like, at the beginning of every season, I'm like, okay, maybe I want to run, like, 1,000 Flare Jungle runs, as an example. But I also want to do, like, Rags to Riches, like, level 1 to 60, and then from level 60 onward, I'm, like, trying to, like, level 1 to 60 with people from the reset team, right? And then like when I clear Hell Bale, then I'm going from like 61 up to whatever level I feel like. So I'm like leveling my character from ground zero with no equipment, and then also trying to run like 1,000 of, let's say, yeah, I said Flare Jungle, let's say Halls of Pain, right? Like, let's say 1,000 Halls of Pain or hop runs, and then, you know, I'm trying to move on to the next thing, and I just feel like there's just no way to do everything that I actually want to do. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. And because of that, it feels like I get nothing done, really. Yeah, I mean, I do get stuff done, but anyway. But I'm getting sidetracked. Where was I going with all this? So I know that there are more people who are starting to show up to the Slashdiablo private server and who've been asking about tips on how to get started. And I thought it was one thing that might be really fun. I don't know if anyone would care for this at all. Is trying to do like for each of the classes, right? For Druid, Necro, Sork, Assassin, whatever, all the other ones, except for maybe Barb. I don't know how I would do Barb. I don't know if I'd want to do Barb. I kind of want to do like a full run from you know, level 1 all the way to Hellbale clear. That's kind of what I was thinking in recent times, and that's an idea I need to run by LeBron, because it'd be kind of cool. Put up a post that's like, yeah, here's me trying to do like 1 to Hell Bale, right? 1 to endgame, I guess, something like that. So level 1 to endgame, and then after, hold on a second. These guys do hurt. And then maybe do like a summary video on all that stuff too. I feel like I'm sure that there would be some people who could use that, but to be honest, I just don't know if it would be worth the time investment. I don't know how many people would actually end up using it as part of the issue, because there's like so many people who already, if they're gonna be looking at content for the game, they're just gonna look up the D2R stuff, right? So there's a number of reasons why I'm a little hesitant, but let me clear this pack real quick. Oh. And also, the other issue is I'm not nearly as experienced as... Oh, whoa. I'm not nearly as experienced as other players who are like actual speedrunners and all that, so I don't want to say like imposter syndrome, but it's sort of like that. Like, I'm basically telling people how to play when I myself, like, yeah, I've sunk probably at least a couple... I dare say at least a couple thousand, let's say 100 hours in the game minimum. Probably a couple thousand, I don't know, I lost track like a long time ago, right? But still, it feels weird trying to tell people how to play when I myself am like, not, I'm not like a speedrunner or anything. I'd really just be telling, no, I guess it's fine, but still, I'm just rambling at this point, but yeah. So main takeaway, before I get sidetracked any further, is wouldn't it be like, and I'm gonna have to check this again with people when the season begins, because I think it'd be kind of fun for me at least to make trying to do like a level 1 to like Hell Bale sort of guided walkthrough on Slash. Because I don't think anyone's done that on Slash yet. I don't think there's too much content on Slash. I mean, like, there's plenty of content like Llama made for one to getting the endgame, but here we got like multi-boxing and stuff, so who knows? I was thinking maybe it might actually be useful for people. Who knows? I'm gonna skip this pack, actually. I don't need to clear this. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, there. So that's definitely something for me to consider in the future. I would like to, yeah, I'd like to run that by people later on. Would you be interested in seeing me get from 1 to Hell Bale solo, of course, like with no outside assistance, and then with each of the classes in the game, and it's like, kind of like a speed run, essentially like a guided speed run, I guess. Yeah, that's the easiest way I would be able to explain it. And talk about what things to get, what things not to get. The problem that I have with it is that there's like already plenty of content like that out there. I don't usually like to double up on content that other people have already done as a general, like, policy, if you could call it that. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it could make it. It could be kind of fun. It's just putting together the summary video, like doing the run from level 1 all the way to 60. Or like I keep saying to 60, to Hell Bale is easy enough. Like I would just need to do a run, but actually having to edit together and commentate over like a summary, I think that's the hard part. That might take a little bit longer, of course. Okay, am I ever coming back to this place? Probably not, right? So, I'm gonna go back to Darkwood and keep running here. Yeah, one of the reasons why it's nice to have multi-boxing too, I can just... I can boost up the player count up to 4, and then I can level up really quickly in this way. I think I could probably afford to just dump all these in. Lots of health. Good old assassins. XP Shrine, very nice. Yes. So goal is to try to get as far as we can in these 2 hours that I'm playing. Maybe like an hour and a half even. I don't think I have 2 hours. I think it'd probably just be an hour and a half. Just want to have some fun and kind of reacquaint myself with the game before the next season starts, and also get the word out there that there is indeed a slash reset. I'll probably maybe do a short stream tomorrow morning or something. Maybe try to finish up this run like tomorrow, like yeah, tomorrow morning, if I can find the time to do so. Otherwise, I'll just start when the reset actually begins. But if not for that, oh, these guys hurt. Wow, this guy hurts, man. He actually is killing me in one-on-one combat here. There we go, finally. Oh, have I not been activating Burst of Speed? Yeah, I should be activating Burst of Speed. And get another point here. Level 8 now, right? Yeah, level 8. Not bad. I still have an XP shrine on hand. I'm gonna use this to my advantage. It would be nice to have like a meat shield, but I guess I am the meat shield here. Oh, oh, he's cursed too. That's so uncalled for. I was hoping to get more XP out of this, but had I known that he was cursed, I would not have let myself get hit so easily like that. Here we are. Leather gloves, chip topaz, and all that. How long does this curse last for? Anyway, I don't think anyone's in chat right now, but I just want to quickly say if the reset is going to be tomorrow, so I have the post up, but Last Minute Heroes is still looking for people, for anyone interested in joining in. I already have like what, 5 people? Oh shit. Who was it? Seth, myself, Chameleon, and a friend of his, and then I think Rune Factor wanted in, and I think there was also Fish, but I don't know if he's... Well, he said he's still in the middle of setting it up, so we'll see what happens there. But level 9, not bad from just one run of this. Alright, this should bring me up to level 10, and then I guess I can proceed onward after. Wow. Oh, I should also make it a habit to pop these safety CPs. I keep forgetting to do that. It's a bad habit that I'm not doing that at the moment. I don't think I have a TP anywhere important, so it should be okay for now. Am I out of potions? This is my last one, isn't it? Oh, okay. I'm gonna get some strangling gas potions up. Just this should help even things out for me a little bit. I gotta get a light mana potion out of that. There we go, level 10. It's a good start. Okay, and then I just need to clear this. Oh, I am. Have to deal with this fire enchanted. Fire enchanted is a little annoying. For me to deal with using Fire Blast because she takes so little damage. Okay, I got a Tal Rune out of that. That's decent enough. So I'm going to leave it for now. Okay, so that's done. More points here, 2 more points here, and then I could probably continue in a second, but let me sell everything first. Well earned. Okay, let me get a cold arrow. And then I'm gonna proceed here. I'm gonna start selling stuff. Ooh, this is like a bit of all resistances, but I don't need that. Topazes and a lightning res small charm. Those aren't bad either, but definitely not the thing I'm looking for. I still have more strangling gas potions, well, ain't that something? So I'm looking pretty good out here. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Burst of speed really quickly. I'm gonna go back here. Pretty much done in the tower, so I can run back here. I know that I still have one skill shrine I can use, and then keep going from Black Marsh, and I'll reactivate Burst of Speed. Keep running here. Health Shrine. I mean, I needed to go up this way anyway, regardless. So ignoring all packs until I come across like unique packs specifically. Like this one, except I think probably the monster level on this is, or the level on these guys is still too low for me. Decent bit of XP, I guess. I still get like 6% for each one that I clear. It's not bad, I would say. Wow. Gonna keep moving here. Yeah, but man, they do hurt. Hey, another pack up ahead. Alright. This one's a group of Lancers. I think I'd be okay for this. There we are. Easy XP. We're up to level 11 now. And I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, okay, 5 more points here. Get another Fire Blast in here. And then head to the top right. Okay, my skill shrine's out though. So, what can you do? Might as well drink the rejuve. Healing potion, chipped sapphire. Okay. A lot of XP. Oh, it's strangling gas potion here. That way I can double time the damage. Okay, while my traps are coming back, might as well keep pillaging some XP. This is pretty good. This is actually really good. Pretty good XP, I'd say. She will not go down, though. Overburdened from what? Okay, burst of speed here. Gotta get another healing potion up. Keep moving up here. Gonna go this way. And then... yeah, there's another pack. Just hitting all the packs that I can right now. Except these ones actually do freeze me. I may have to, these guys actually hurt. But, yeah, I'm just trying to use this corner to have me covered here. Yeah, maybe I should have used some of the, potions, the strangling gas potions to deal with this pack, but whatever. Alright. Heading to jail. I think at this point I'm level 12, right? So that means I've unlocked my I win button, that being Wake of Fire. So let's do that real quick. There. Pretty much as soon as I get Wake of Fire, it's pretty much over for the next 10 levels, although I do have to keep dumping points in there as needed. Just one Wake of Fire trap is enough to have me covered. Okay. Oh, wow. Can't believe she died so easily. Alright, well, jail level 1 waypoint, and level 2 is right here. And we're halfway to level 13, making good progress. I don't think I've left this run yet, so we've only been at this for, like, what? It says 19 minutes. Did I rejoin earlier? I think I did very briefly, but I can't remember for what. Anyway. Yeah, so far the timer's at 26 minutes. I think I'll go with that. Because in-game, like my map pack says, I've been here for 20 minutes. Whereas the timer, I don't remember when I started. I think I started as soon as I started moving on my assassin. Yeah, level 12, approaching level 13. And let me just really quickly... Alright. Too bad I can't go over and pick that up. If I were a Sork, I could do it. But I can't do it quite here. There's another chat pack. Oh, cursed. That's a little troublesome. Okay. Pit spawn foul dog. There. Nice explosion, but I don't need those healing potions. Wake of Fire, level 2, that's good. Can burst the speed and keep moving. Alright. Small shield, I think that's okay. Okay, I'm just waiting for them to die out here. Except I don't have too many mana potions on hand. Cold enchanted, no wonder. Oh, he's gonna explode on me, isn't he? Okay, well I'm still alive. I didn't get frozen either. Wait, what level is this? Level 13. Oh, that's actually like same as my level, so I'm getting a good amount of XP here. It's not like I'm not getting XP at all. Light mana potion. If I could just fine. I can kind of slowing myself down by doing this, but whatever. Alright. I mean, I'm always curious to see how quickly I can do these. I want to call it a speed run, but I guess I could call it a slow run. Because there's so many other... Okay, whatever, there's so many other people out there who regularly do like D2 or D2R speed runs, and I don't ever expect that I'd be able to match up to them. Like, I could never beat like these world records or even average pace for these guys, but if I can even get like within like 20 or 30% more time over top of them with like no practice, I'm actually quite happy, personally. Similar situation to Slash. If we can clear it in like sub 4, I'm very pleased. Large charm, 6 life, I don't need it. Throwing axes, strangling gas potion, sacred globe. That's a magic ring here. I'm not really getting that much XP out of this though. I should move directly into catacombs to speed things up. Yeah, hey, if anyone is in chat, yeah, welcome. Hope that you're doing pretty well here. We've got the Slashdiablo ladder reset tomorrow for the new season, just before All Cows Day. And I thought, what better way to get the word out there than to do one of my usual streams to inform people that the reset is taking place very soon. So yeah, anyone who has time, do feel free to swing by and take part in the slash reset. Otherwise, well, yeah, that's kind of it, really. Just enjoy the show, I suppose. I don't know. It's one of these runs where I have to go on 2 sides. Level 13 right now. I think by the time I make it to Andy, I should be like 14 and a half. And then probably I can take on sewers and that'll bring me to 15. That'll be a good pace. Ooh, spiders. Oh, wow. These guys went down fast. There we go. Now we're 14. Still got another few packs in the area. This arachnid, no, I'm just going to let him go. It's just one arachnid. It's not worth the amount of effort to kill him. Yeah, I enjoy Assassin so much. It's such a straightforward and easy build to kind of get through the game with. I mean, Sorceress is also very strong, of course. And then eventually gets faster than Assassin, but the early levels as Assassin just feels so good. I mean, I guess Sork has Nova, but Sork Nova, you actually have to stand there and take quite a bit of damage at times in order to really make it work. So, yeah, pros and cons. 5 points, Wake of Fire, and Burst of Speed. Alright, that makes... that puts us at level 14 and almost 1/2. 42% it says. Here's another pack of zombies. Okay, this should be pretty easy to bring down, so this is good. Very convenient for me. Yeah, I mean, this is just me killing every unique pack that I can find along the way, really. I might even be like a little over leveled by the time I reach this, but whatever, that's okay. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna keep moving. And then up and to the left. Alright, I'm done here. I'm gonna head up and into the top left. Okay. Plenty of packs down here. Why am I wasting my time with these? I should be going directly for Andy, and I should have set it to players 1 just to speed things up, but that's okay. It should still be easy enough with... Yeah, it should still be easy enough. It'll just take a wee bit longer. Kill off these shamans. I mean, they're like... She's already a half-life, but still... Yeah, okay, she's at half. No, we're fine. The only reason this is taking so long is because there's so many monsters in the area that are splitting the damage with her, I think. Burst of speed. There we are. So that will bring me to the next area. What is this? I don't even need that. Morningstar, Crystal Sword, okay, and I'm out of here. So that's a start, I would say. And wait, hold on. There's somebody in here. What the heck? Somebody else is in game? Who is this? Asses. Interesting. Yeah, did not realize that other people would be on. I might even... kind of tempted to join in. That's something I don't usually get to do. I might do it. Alright. Let's see. Is Trist 13 up? Yeah, okay. Oh. Trist 14 perhaps? Oh, this game's still up. Sure. Huh. Burst of speed. I mean, I only have about an hour to play anyway, so this might work out quite nicely. Except I'm like level 15. Yeah, I'm a little over-leveled for Trist, though, as part of the issue. And it was supposed to be kind of a speed run that I was trying to do. Well, I mean, he hasn't said anything. I'll give it like another minute. If he doesn't say anything, then I will go back to what I was originally doing. But yeah, if there's anyone else watching, yeah, I just want to say, appreciate you tuning in. Just keep in mind there is a /reset tomorrow, and I am looking for people for my reset team Last Minute Heroes. So, yeah, do feel free to drop a message in the Reddit post, and yeah, hopefully we can get a full team going. I have 5 people so far. I'm looking for 3 more. That's one of the reasons why I put up tonight's stream in the first place. Okay, I think I've been here long enough. He hasn't said anything, so I'm just gonna keep on going to doing what I was doing in the first place, which was to try to see how quickly I could get through all of this, of course. There's a sewer here. I could head to the bottom left, but first I'm gonna hire another Emilio. Sure. I'm already up here, so I'm gonna start running. I'm gonna try to trigger the Dry Hills waypoint, and then I'll move to the next area after. Ooh, I'm low on. Oh, gnarled staff. Okay. Is he actually just gonna die straight up one-on-one against this? I think he's actually gonna die if I don't intervene with healing potion. He's fire enchanted. No wonder he's not going down. I was wondering like how he's so tanky, but yeah, him being fire enchanted, yeah, that would make sense. Why my Merc is still fighting him after all this time. Alright. Just gotta focus on looking for those packs. Yeah, Players 4 is pretty nice. Helps speed me through a lot of this leveling process. Yeah, I really do feel inspired to try to do like level 1 to 60. Or like Hell. I call it 1 to 60 because it's like Hell Bale Run is like Hell Bale is available at 60. So I'm gonna say 1 to 60. I mean it's much quicker than saying like Hell Bale clear, or I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Okay, let me ID all this. I don't want to call it like an endgame guide or anything like that, because it definitely wouldn't be guiding somebody into the endgame, just to beat the game specifically, or to like level a character up to around 60, which is when people are going to be running Bales anyway. You know, if somebody want to do like a solo character and all that. Yeah, why not? I mean, I'm curious to see if this will help at all. Okay, it should be doing a lot more damage now. Attack rating, stamina, lightning resist, sure. And at this point, I don't ever expect that I'll be using these again, so this is just going to be for selling. Alright, so into the sewers we go. They're gonna head westward here. Wow, that is a far trek. That's okay. I can, I mean, I am actually still killing these monsters, just 2 wakes of fire is usually enough. Oh yeah, another wake of fire here. Keep moving. Resist cold. Do have my burst to speed up. Oh, fire shrine. Let's not hit that. Flawed diamond. And I'm a sucker for gems, but honestly, there's never really any need for gems. Oh. This guy takes forever to die. This is taking a little bit, just a little bit. Alright, gonna keep moving. Alright. Hitting sewers, and I can double back here, yeah. Tier Rune and Eldrune. Oh yeah, I actually kind of need those. Tier Ral specifically, I think. Tier Ral is supposed to be what I need in order to build a leaf. Leaf would help my Wake of Fire substantially. It's just a question of when I get my Ral rune. Ral rune, I can get it from the Ancients quest if I don't get it before then, but usually Ral comes pretty frequently. Heck, I probably could have even gotten it from Countess if I had decided to go down that route. But other like Ral takes like forever to come across. If you're Ral can take forever to come across if you're like trying to run Countess for it. Like you could maybe do like 10 runs and then finally get a Ral run. But at that point, you probably would just be able to make it into like a new act, like Act 3 to Act 4 or something. And the amount of time it takes you to run all the way and grab Ral runes, right? So, yeah, it's not ideal. I gotta be careful because when I had to fight Duriel, I need to spawn that on players 1. I definitely don't want to take that fight on players. Definitely don't want to take that fight on players 4. I think that's a bad idea. Book of skill. Oh, I'm like super poisoned here. Why are these... Is this poison so painful? Then... Alright, whatever. Got what I came for. I have an extra point I can put into something. I'll hold on to it, but I think that usually it goes into Fire Blast, if I remember right, as a synergy. So, yeah. So another hour, probably another hour. I'm aiming to clear Act 2 at a minimum, but then maybe Act 3 as well if all goes well. Alright, keep going here. It's just too bad that I don't unlock Teleport Staff until after I'm already past Act 3, I think. I mean, I know that Teleport Staff, you shop it and then the minimum level requirement is 24, but what I mean is, like, I could sit and spam tombs over and over until I hit 24, then get the Tele Staff, or I could just progress through the rest of the game until I get to 24, then get the Tele Staff, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. It's just the simple reality. So... Far Oasis. I could head back. Yeah, I should head back. They say that the taste of vengeance is bittersweet, but I find it to my liking. Cloak of Shadows, now that's another good one too. I could try to like use that later. But I don't really find that I need Cloak of Shadows that often while I'm still in the middle of leveling. But later on, yeah, it does become very helpful. Oh yeah, I should have this, but... I don't really seem to get many Katars while leveling. That's part of the issue here. 3 Eld runes. I think that's enough to get me 1 tier rune. Yeah, it's too bad that you can't, I think that you can't really use double tier runes or anything of that sort. Because double tier runes is, oh, here. Like, tier runes don't work on traps, if I recall correctly. I think they do in D2R, but not on Slash. Like, not version 1.13. Okay, Halls of the Dead, and oh, yeah, right, I'm heading this way to try to grab the cube. I am level 17 already, so the monsters in this area, generally speaking, won't give me all that much XP. But, yeah, I mean, sometimes they can drop some items that I could sell for gold, so there's that at least. And, I mean, like, level 16, it's still pretty decent. preserved head. I don't need this. Preserved head. Don't need that. Yeah, I'm still looking for Talon Eth too. So that's another reason why I gotta hit as many of these guys as I can. Hopes that maybe one of them will drop me a Talon and Eth, you know. At this point, I have the right level for it too, so now would be a good time to get it. Magic Ring. It is a little bit of a nuisance how low level these monsters are compared to... Well, yeah, they should be much higher level in this area. Because, like, it's just, yeah, like, these skeletons specifically are, like, level, like, much lower level than everything else for some reason. I don't understand the reasoning behind that, but, yeah, that is how it is. Gonna grab the well here. GC. Yeah. There's the speed. Okay, I think I'm pretty much done here. Alright, I got my cube, level 17 and a half, and I think I can start moving towards Claw Viper Temple. I still got plenty of mana potions, so okay on that front. 292, Far Oasis. So yeah, I gotta go this way, I guess. Still need to do Maggot Lair though. Yeah, I'll do Maggot Lair first for once. Alright. Yeah, big juicy packs. Yeah. Yeah, this is why leveling with Assassin feels so good, like early on, or just in general even, like, even when you make it into the later stages, you just have so much range and utility and all that. But I will say though, I mean, not that anyone in chat has asked me yet, probably because this is such a bizarre time for me to stream. I can't stream any later, unfortunately, so sorry about that in advance. But yeah, some people are probably going to be wondering what class I'm going to be playing for next season, what build I'm going to be playing for next season, and I wouldn't be able to tell. Hey, Blinker! What's up, dude? Hello. Yeah, how's it going, man? It's been a while. How have you been? Yeah, the last months have not gone as well as I wanted to in terms of scheduling, so I wasn't able to get a stream up. Yeah. It would have been nice to continue my Holy Fire Boadin adventures because, yeah, I was just getting started on that. But yeah, hey, Wraths, hello. Yeah, reset is indeed tomorrow. And you guys are slowly starting to trickle in here. So, yeah, the reset's tomorrow. Just trying to get the word out there. Yeah, today what we're seeing here is basically just placeholder gameplay. Me trying to do a little bit of, I don't want to call it, I guess you could call it reset practice. Yeah, just in time for tomorrow. I'm playing the Assassin here. Are you soloing Reset 2? No. If I had no one to play with, then yeah, I could solo Reset. I would be doing kind of what you're watching here. I've always wondered, like... I mean, like, every season, every reset, I always have a team. Like, I'll always put out a post, and there will always be people who are wanting to do a team together, right? But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe in the future, if Slash really does reach the point where no one's playing anymore, then maybe I can do, like, and if I'm still playing, then who knows? Maybe I could do, like, a solo run. But until that day occurs, yes, I'll probably be doing resets with people, because doing a reset with other people is just so much more fun than going at it solo, in my honest opinion. I need to message Shung and see if he's still hyping a bit since we talked. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I don't know if he'd be thrilled to play on Slash specifically, though. I mean, I think, yeah, I think that probably a lot of the old like, I'll say the old slashers, at least from that group, right? Stungin, Marley's Co. Like those guys. I don't know if what the worm egg. Yeah, I don't know if they are planning to make a return. Full party reset is fun. Yeah, that it is. That it is. And why are there random bots coming in? Okay, thank you for the ban on that blinker. This is D2 category. Imagine bots coming in and invading the D2 category. Yeah, gotcha. It's been so long since we all played, but you never know. Dude, I'm with it. Like, you say the word, and I mean, listen, I've got a reset. Like, are you taking part? Uh, yeah, like, are you planning to participate tomorrow? Or nah? I mean, like, this is probably news to you, it sounds like. But, yeah, because I have a reset team, and this is one of the reasons why I do this stream. Like, I do a stream, like, what, usually a day or two before the reset begins. Normally I would do it, like, a little later at night, but, you know, I'm actually not free later tonight. I have to go somewhere in, like, a half hour. Well, a little over a half hour. So that's why I was trying to stream now. But I do have a post for the last minute heroes. I'm sure you're familiar with, I usually do a reset team with people. Yeah, I already have the post up, and yeah, I'm just trying to recruit people too. You weren't, but you're considering it, didn't know. It's been so long. Yeah, no, I can imagine. Yeah, no, I leave that. I mean, obviously the decision is yours. I am just trying to do my part in letting people know that the reset's taking place. Obviously, with all the stuff that goes on in people's lives, not everyone is aware that, you know, a reset is taking place, or, well, yeah. So I'm trying to do my part in letting people know, people from my community here, that yeah, reset's taking place. I will be streaming it as always. I will be doing a I think it's usually 10 hours, right? Yeah, 10-hour stream tomorrow. I'll be trying to do a 20-hour stream on Saturday, and then on Sunday it'll actually I'll actually be starting much later than usual, because I actually do have something. Well, yeah, I have some things I need to take care of on Sunday, so I can't stream for like 16 hours or whatever like I usually do. So full party reset is fun, yes. Going back to the original comment, yes. I have no intention of soloing the reset. While soloing does sound like a lot of fun, I mean, even right now I am doing a bit of a solo run myself, right? My main priority is still, as always, going to be playing with others, at least just for the reset. And then after that, I can play solo. I have something kind of cool, I think, cooked up, and I'm really excited to try it. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. All right. Staff of Kings. Yeah, so I'm level 19 now, and I am at Far Oasis. Okay, so now it's just gonna be Claw Viper Temple, and I'm ready to go. So, Skill Shrine too, nice. Skill Shrine. But yeah, okay, yeah, just feel for, like, Blinker, are you planning to participate at all? I'm looking for just people in general to participate, and we have, like, my reset team right now has 5 people confirmed at the moment, and then I'm just looking for 3 more. I think Fish had said yes, so yeah, if you guys want in, there are 2 available slots, plus Fish maybe. I'd love to, but I'm so busy with work right now. Okay, no worries then, maybe next time, but yeah, I just wanted to extend the offer out there in case y'all would be interested in having fun and doing that. I mean, you don't even have to spend that much time on it. Like, you play for like a day or two, you know, just something to tide over the weekend. Just have fun with it. I work in tariffs, so you can imagine how that's going. Oh, bloody hell, yes, I think I can imagine how that's going. I mean, I don't even need to imagine. Like, yeah, that's sort of what we're like. We're all kind of feeling the pains of those tariffs right now, right? You'll be here for the entire stream. Oh, seriously? Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, this is going to be great then. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. I'm going to be streaming like 20 hours on Saturday. Like, I don't expect you, when you say to be here the entire stream, I don't expect you to be here all 20 hours, but yeah, just filling you in on what the plan is. It's gonna be pretty sick, I would say. Ooh, 3 socket staff here. The wrong side of the tariffs, unfortunately, but I'm just the messenger. Wrong side. I don't. Well, at this point, I don't even know what the wrong side would be in this case, since both sides are impacted pretty badly. Perhaps not all 20, but probably for a good bit. I got a project to do, so something to pass the U.S. side. Ah, I see. Is the wrong side. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I'm really trying my best not to, like, because this is, normally I try to not get all, like, involved in, like, politics and shit like that. I mean, when it comes to, like, on stream, right? I usually try to keep it, like, you know, whatever, but this is something that's, like, you know, that's going to directly affect me and my livelihood, and because of that, it might in turn affect, you know, for example, like, my ability to stream and just, you know, hang out here and shit like that. I mean, so, you know, in some ways, because, yeah, obviously, yeah, there's a lot of shit going on here. There's a lot of uncertainty out there right now, I think, and, yeah, politics, I'm running away. No, exactly, with that, yeah, but yeah, work's busy. I appreciate that. Politics, I mean, normally I'd be running too, you know, this is not, like, I don't generally mind talking about politics, but I do mind talking about politics online, and especially on stream. Online is one thing with people that, you know, who I don't even know, right? I don't want to freaking argue with people online about, oh yeah, who's right, who's wrong, and all that. But when it comes to, like, on stream, it's a little different. It's like, I know that shit gets heated, and I come to do this stream to kind of just have fun and chill and, like, chat with people, and, you know, as an escape, like we already have so many problems as it is in life, and you know, like, to hear people arguing about, like, oh yeah, who's right and wrong on this thing or that thing, well, that's just not something I would personally endorse here. But this is one of those egregious cases where, okay, even I can't ignore the current global situation. Yeah, exactly. Always, thank you. Yeah, Blinker, you understand exactly where I'm coming from, right? Always devolves into arguing lately. Nobody can have conversations online, in person too sometimes, but man, conversations in person are one thing, but conversations online are a whole different demon, right? Because conversations in person, at least, it's kind of like, if you see somebody in person, then you kind of get a feel for, like, okay, yeah, this is somebody whose opinion I don't need to take seriously anyway, like, this person is like a loony, you know, like, you talk to them and you're like, okay, yeah, probably I can't convince this person. This is not a person who is arguing with me on good faith. And unfortunately, and this is going to sound very, very egotistical, but, like, you know, you have to live with the knowledge that, yes, this person has, you know, whatever person you're talking to on the opposite end has the same voting rights as you, you know. But I mean, hey, that's how it is, right? But I mean, online it's a little different. Online, you can't really tell, right? Like, you can assume, but it's, like, a little hard to gauge out because some people are very, like. Anyway, I find that it's much easier to talk to people in person about this kind of thing. I find that when you're talking to people in person, it's more, how should I say, people aren't going to get as, like, people are more willing to, I mean, it depends who, right? But people are more willing to listen. Whereas if you're talking to them online, it's kind of, it's like, I very rarely have discussions online, especially about, like, politics or religion or, like, these controversial topics that somehow end up in some like, I rarely have productive conversations online. Okay, that's about controversial topics. That's the easiest way I can put it. Yeah, like, all the most controversial topics you could think of. I don't think I've ever one time had a discussion where I'm like, wow, I walked out of that feeling enlightened, you know, like, yeah. It must be an area thing, though, if you know what I mean. Maybe, I'm not sure. Did you run fast enough? Yeah. I mean, again, we're not really getting into discussions about politics here specifically. Just the, just about how we wouldn't want to discuss politics here. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I am sympathetic to certain. I'm not going to get into it too much, but I am sympathetic to certain topics, to certain woes that are going on around the world. But yeah, I just don't personally feel like this would be the place to discuss them. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to continue with moving here. Of all the act bosses, who would you vote for? Yeah, I don't know. That's a very good question. I'd probably vote in. I've probably not Bale. Something about him wanting to destroy everything is just not. Probably just not how I would. Yeah, I just can't see myself aligning very well with Bale. I could maybe get behind Mephisto, though. The Lord of Hate? Yeah. Or the Lord of Hatred. Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense. Go Annika's titties. Nice, nice. Okay. Wake of Fire. Yeah, but moving back to it, yeah, okay. Well, I'm looking forward to having you around for a good chunk of that time. I will be here for the majority of those 20 hours, of course. Probably will, be going and grabbing food here and there, obviously, but that aside, I will be just grinding my way through the game with my... Well, what am I going to be grinding through the game with? Oh, I know what I'm going to be grinding through the game with. Oh, it's going to be interesting. I mean, of course, the first day of the... Hey! Ethrune, nice. Now I'm just looking for Tal. The first day of the reset is going to be... Greater Mana Potion? Yeah, the first day of the reset is going to be going through the game with other people, but then after that, I have something that I wouldn't really consider groundbreaking. I think that, if anything, it might be disappointing for people to see me run it, but still, it's going to be Rags to Riches Journey, and I have a few things I wanted to try for this reset, so I guess we'll see. Forgot it starts late, so I'll probably miss after the first few hours or so, to be honest. Probably miss after the first few hours. Your streams after I'll probably catch. Rags to Rags. Yeah, well, something like that. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I got some thoughts in mind, but... You forgot that it starts late. Oh, you mean like 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, sure. That's fair. I'm high. I'll watch the first, probably be asleep for the second because I'm old and shit. Hey, man, I respect that. I mean, I appreciate you tuning in for any parts that you can catch, you know? Oh, yeah, right. Okay, I gotta make sure that I leave the game with my other boxes in a second. Hey, Tal rune. Oh, that's so convenient. Tal and F. Never mind trying to go and run Countess for all this. Okay, now we got, now we're super speed. Slash premium, yes. I mean, funny thing is, all these years I still have yet to get Slash Premium, although I think if any person on this server should be getting Slash Premium, it should have been me, since I spent so much time here. I mean, like, there are plenty of other people who also are, who have sunk many, many an hour onto this, but still, I feel like I should be one of those people who should have gotten it by now and all that. At any rate, yeah, so I'm going to toss this in. Have you ever done a reset and had something crazy drop during it? I think I have. I just don't remember which reset it was, and I think it was a low rune. I actually think it might have been a low rune or something. I remember there was a season where I think we had a low rune drop, or one of the high runes drop, and then we basically just... how did it go? We had to roll for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had to be all like, alright guys, everyone pick a number, and then whoever gets this, you know, walks out with a low rune at the start of the, you know, it was like start of the season, so we finished our reset run, and then after we finished the reset run, like we all started rolling for it. That was fun. Yeah. I don't think you've ever had anything cool. Well, I played 22 resets up until now with like a team, so I feel like at some point 22, like that number actually hits. But yeah. Wow, this is actually much easier than I expected it to be, despite not having a leaf rune word. Okay, well that was easy. Composite bow, battle axe. Probably should get the battle axe here. That's why I asked. I only have a few. I see, I see. Yeah. No, for me, like, yeah, it's happened before. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. 22 reset runs is kind of the equivalent of, like, 22 Trav runs, 22 Chaos runs, 22 Bale runs, you know, minimum, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, it's definitely... Yeah, it's definitely no slouch, if that makes sense. Doing 22 reset runs, like you're bound to find something of value, you know. I never thought of it that way. Yeah, I mean, I've run the math in my head, and I'm like, yeah. And that's not factoring in like, oh, there we go. Did I finish? Yes, I did. Okay, talk to Jaren. Yeah, I never thought of it, but yeah, I mean, yeah, right. You gotta do a lot of chaos. You gotta do a lot of bales and all that. So eventually, you're bound to find something, unless you're just horribly unlucky. So in my case, though, yeah, we definitely have. How should I say? Oh wow, I can actually make it in here. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we definitely have had stuff that we've needed to roll for. I don't remember the best finds, but I do definitely... I'm pretty sure we've gotten at least one, maybe two high runes, but I think one high rune. And then some really cool goodies like here and there. You know, like Skin of the Viper Magi, I think, was a good one. I think we found a Shaco or something. Yeah, I think the high rune would have been low, or Ohm. Maybe a Vex. But I don't think we've ever gotten like a Burr or a Jaw from the reset run. Now that I probably would have remembered. Anything above low rune I would remember. If we got like a Sir, a Jaw, or a Burr. Or I mean Chammerzod would be a meme, but yeah, if imagine like we're going through the reset and we got like a Burr rune while running Chaos, like I feel like that's something we would have remembered, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't think you got an IK Maul once? That was pretty crazy. Ah, you got the good old Maul. Oh, whoops, went to the wrong portal. You have done very well. Okay, there. I think 3 of my boxes are now in Act 3. And I've been at this for about an hour. Not bad, honestly, Act 3 in an hour. Now I'm going to try to see how quickly we can go through the rest of the game here. Yeah, I didn't actually expect that. Didn't actually expect to make it this far so soon, but yeah, making pretty solid progress. I don't have Wake of Fire yet, or another point into it. I'm still missing Ral Rune, but this is a good start. But yeah. Yeah, so usually when you do the resets, Blinker, do you play solo or do you play with others? Because in my case, like, I mean, earlier you were asking if I plan to do it with solo or with others, and I've always wanted to try to do a run with... Ah, I grabbed the skill shrine and I got cursed immediately after. That's so sad. I think we found Dirax on a reset once. I think Corey got him because everyone else was playing caster that reset, and... You know what? Yeah, I feel like that would make sense. Yeah, that just would make sense. It's too bad, really. I really miss the old, like, honestly, like 2018, that time frame when I genuinely, okay, this sounds so cheesy, but I genuinely do wish I could go back in time and and kind of play Slash back when there was the like start of the pandemic, or even like a year or two before that. I remember, I think this season that Dewscrim started playing on the server, right? Like, yeah, that was like, I don't know if I would say that was like peak, but man, those were some really good times for real. The Raven, yeah, yeah. I think I've done, well, I've done one or two with you. I play Pluggy now when I want my D2 fix. Okay, fair enough. I do respect that. Yeah, Pluggy is always a safe bet. I still feel like, yeah, I play like, every time I feel like booting up D2R and playing, I keep getting cursed. Every time I feel the itch to boot up D2R, I'm always reminded of how it kind of got, I wouldn't say like, well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of ruined by botters, I would say, or dare I say the economy is like, yeah, everyone's just going, playing it, playing on the server on BNet like nothing's wrong, but you know, I know that there's like people who are just running like dozens of bots at a time, shit like that, right? Like it's been confirmed to me by ZZZ and others, and I'm just like, yeah, well, this, yeah. Every time I remember that, I'm always just like, oh, time to wait for the Slash reset if I want to get my D2 fixed. That's always how I operate. But anyway. Trying to remember the squad code, the Raven Lord, Kerm, yeah, good grief, right? Seth, like Green Cable, so there's, yeah, Panagist, Washia, Stungin, Marlee, oh wait, no, you already had those in there, yeah, Enjoy, yeah, Enjoy too, let's not forget Enjoy. Yeah, I mean, Marlee's is the Raven Lord, of course, so gave him the more appropriate title in this case. Where am I headed here? I don't want to get baited and go the wrong direction. Okay, yeah, I am actually going the correct direction if I go this route. All hail, yeah. Hail the Raven, or praise the Raven Lord. I miss that. I actually genuinely miss those inside jokes. I mean, it's still pretty chill here, and at least the one upside is like there's not nearly as much drama that comes with, you know, having like you know, hundreds of other people on the server, like people talking about, oh, dude, this guy scammed me and all that shit. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, yeah, like I do miss the good old days with all the you know, all the OGs. I mean, now there's still like a number of OGs like LeBron, Fatty, and so on, right? Barcode just hit 99 last night, so you know, congrats to him. But obviously, yeah, if I could go back to the days of like putting up like a trade post and people have to like offer or bid on like specific items, I would do that in a heartbeat. Like that shit was goated. Every season was something else. People crying about rune pricing. Okay, now that's nothing new though. Every season people would just nonstop cry about rune pricing. To be fair though, there was some merit depending on who was complaining about it or what was being complained about. Like, what's his name? ZZZ was right. Like, everyone was like bashing on him, but he was 100% right. He was like, why are rune prices like this? Like, you're gonna make Gull Rune spawn declone, which means that if you have a Vex rune, right? Like previously it would be 2 Gull runes, like people would break your Vex rune into 2 Gull runes, but as soon as you introduce that change for declone, of course things are, you know, suddenly the value of 2 Gull runes is going to be worth more than a Vex rune, because like by definition you could turn like 2 Gulls into a Vex rune anytime you want, but a Vex rune. But then also, like, the Gull runes themselves have value in that they can be turned into Annihilus, right? So that was something that ZZZ was saying for ages, and people were just hating on him for ages, even though, you know, he was 100% right. Like, that's true. Like, no one in their right mind would have traded Gull or 2 Gulls for a Vex unless they were, like, you know, waiting to, you know, they were about to do like a break or something, or they were going to cube up 2 Gulls to get that Vex anyway. They're just trying to be generous to somebody, right? So, yeah. Scarcity 2 drop rate matters. Oh, yeah, to an extent. ZZZ, I know. ZZZ, yeah, I mean, I guess you could say it was a fairly divisive figure, but I have like a significant amount of respect for ZZZ because he's the one who actually cooked up the numbers and always had the sources to back them up, you know? I think that honestly, out of everybody that I've encountered on this channel, probably, this might sound crazy to some, but ZZZ is the person that I have the most respect for on this channel, in this community. I don't know how else to put it. And the reason I have so much respect for him is because that, yeah, right, like he's usually on point with like, okay, yeah, this is how it should or shouldn't be for these reasons. He knows his shit, yes. That is, like, the thing is, I've met like, well, I want to say like, on this server, I've met like hundreds of people who are pretty chill, like, don't get me wrong, not to downplay it. I love the people on Slash, but it's very rare to find people like M81 or ZZZ or like Gooznarg who are like super knowledgeable about these numbers, right? And that I can turn to and be like, hey, yeah, yo, this, what do I need if I'm trying to build my guy in this way? Like, not everybody has that kind of information. For me, that information is extremely valuable and, in fact, undervalued a lot of the time by other members of any community, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to word it. I'm not doing a very good job explaining myself, I think, but I just think that that kind of intel is very, very valuable. Invaluable. All res, yeah, sure. I really like knowing, you know, like what's good, what's not. And these people have the deets to back it up. That I can't help but respect that. Okay, let me turn this potion in. Bet equals 6 to me always. I don't know what bet is, but to an extent, scarcity to drop rate matters. Well, yeah, drop rate matters, but I mean that, okay, before, here's the thing. Before they made Gullrune the thing to spawn an Annihilus, you know, like, it's fair to say that, yeah, 2 ums are worth a mal, 2 mals are worth an is, 2 is are worth a gull, and heck, even 2 gulls are worth, well, yeah, no, that's really it. 2 mals worth an is, and then 2 is are worth a gull, and 2 gulls are worth a vex, right? Because at the time, that was, like, before Annihilus came out. Now, even, like, Annihilus got moved to Gullrune. Then when it got moved to Gullrune, everyone was insistent on keeping it the same way, even though no one in their right mind would try to make an even one-for-one trade, 2 gulls for a vex. And, you know, like, people were calling out BS on this, but that's the reality of the situation. Like, somebody straight up was like, yeah, this is what I've been told by everyone in chat, like some neutral third party, right? Like, when I say third party, I'm talking about some, like, newcomer to the server. And he straight up called everyone out. He's like, dude, look, I had a I had a Vex rune, right? And I was told by everybody that a Vex rune is worth 2 Gull runes, so that's exactly what I tried to get for my 1 Vex rune. But then, despite my best efforts, no one, not one person tried to trade me. Like, even though I was told time and time again that Vex is apparently somehow worth 2 Gulls, no one was willing to make that trade. But as soon as I try to make my trade 2 Gulls for a Vex rune, yeah, suddenly everyone's on top of it. So, you know, all y'all are like, you know, you're living, I believe his exact words were something along the lines of, Vex for 2 Gulls is fantasy land. Yeah, so that's a term I've used ever since. I remember that post. I like using that. That's fantasy land. I've used that a few times in my, well, yeah, in my in my arguments with people. Not on Slash, but just in general. Anyway, yeah, Burr. Sounds like more like the dude that pulls out to pick up basketball with calls and setups and shit. It's a little different. He's not like the playmaker. He's more of like I don't want to say like an analyst. Oh wow, the only reason I survived getting breathed on by fire there is because I still have a resist fire shrine, or else I would have been dead straight up. That's even worse. I don't know. I can't put it. I don't want to put him in a negative light because there's already enough people who you know will shit talk to him because like he has in the past had a way of going about. I think this is the problem, right? Hold on a second. What the hell is this? Why Why is the music not... I have the wrong music on here. Alright. Okay, yeah, here we go. Shuffle is back on. Alright. So what I was saying is, I think the reason why he had such a bad rep was mainly the fact that he came across as like sort of harsh to people in chat, and so because of that, he drew a lot of ire. And I think that I'm not going to name too many names, but I think that that's how a lot of other people ended up in that boat, right? Where, yeah, they basically just got hated on by a lot of other members of the community. They got, like, because it's like, oh yeah, this guy's kind of a douchebag, and then everyone just gangs up on the one douchebag, or at least that's how I think. That's essentially how I see it, more or less. You know, obviously other people are gonna have a different take as to how it went down, but the facts are this, right? ZZZ was right about a lot of stuff, right? Like, as another example, like selling tokens, like tokens of absolution. Like, there's no reason why that should not be a sellable thing in this game. Because, think about it. If you're trying to re-roll your Sork, right, you need a token of absolution. And how often do you come across somebody who's just non-stop going around collecting all the shit for making a token, right? So, you know, there is a demand for tokens. Why not get in on trying to sell tokens? It seems perfectly reasonable to me. I think the only reason why people would, like, and, you know, it takes time to go around and sell these. It's kind of like the equivalent of, you know, like, and then people were just essentially trying to gaslight others into, oh, yeah, no, tokens should be free. It's kind of what it felt like, because think about it, right? Like, who the hell in their right mind goes out of their way to farm tokens? If you're going to farm bosses, I think you're a little crazy for respecting someone because they have more information but present it like an asshole. Is I did it for myself, not for others. Yeah, okay, for yourself. Yeah, but okay, hear me out first. Okay, because I don't want to like start one discussion while we're in the middle of another one here. So let me tell. Let's look at the token situation, right? So you yourself admit that you would farm your own tokens, not for other people, but for yourself, right? That's plenty fair. That makes perfect sense to me. So in ZZZ's case, he was thinking something else where, okay, yeah, obviously not everyone wants to farm tokens themselves, so it's a pretty reasonable assumption to be like, well, okay, I think it's fair that I can take my time to go farm tokens for other people, but they have to pay for it. But then no, apparently tokens are supposed to be free based off of what everyone in chat was saying. And here's the thing, right? Like, okay, it's basically saying that, oh yeah, tokens should be free because, well, I don't even know why tokens should be free. Like yeah, I'm always appreciative if someone just gives it to me for free, so it saves me a lot of trouble. But at the same time, like, it's like imagine in my case telling me that, oh yeah, keys should be free. Right? Like, why should keys be free? You have to go out of your way to farm, like, fucking 3 different bosses for it, and it's like a 1 in 10 chance. Or less, even. Right? So if we're talking about bosses, it's so much worse, because imagine you have to go through, like, let's say 100 bail runs just to come across, well, maybe not 100, but 10 bail runs to come across one green essence, maybe, right? And you're going to tell somebody, hey, yeah, you should do that for free. I don't know. That never really made much sense to me, and I can actually understand offering it as like a price. That was an outlier because I didn't trade it with anyone. So tokens are not. I was SSF. Okay, that's fine, but I'm not talking about in your case. I'm talking about other people who were looking for tokens, but were very insistent that they get it for free. And I'm like, well, okay, the only reason you would insist this, like, logically speaking, is out of spite. Like, it just seems kind of unreasonable to expect anyone to just be like, hey, yeah, yo, I happen to farm Mephisto, Diablo, Bale, and Andy. Some people do that, but the vast majority of, like, it's like supply and demand, right? Like, the vast majority of people on this server are farming cows and chaos. Similar situation to, what's his name? On this channel, we have Green Cable. Green Cable capitalized on that too. No one said shit. He's like, hey guys, I have like 5 SOJs. The reason he had 5 SOJs was quite simple. He was like, well, you know, I'm running a fireball sort, right? So what's the quickest way for me to get wealth? Well, I mean, SOJs seem to go for a fuck ton, so might as well just spam Hell Andy, might as well get a bunch of uniques. I'll sell whatever uniques I get, and then if I get SOJs, then I can sell them for 5 ohms a piece, because at the time, that's what people were using to spawn declone from non-ladder to ladder, so that was the only item that was worth a damn at the end. So yeah, I think that's actually really smart, if anything. So that's why, yeah, definitely giving out tokens for free because it doesn't matter to me, but I agree it shouldn't just be free by default. Yeah, exactly, fair. So we're on the same page there, right? It's a similar situation for me. Like, if I have a random ass token lying around, I'm not going to necessarily charge people for it, but at the same time, I myself wouldn't expect that other people would be giving it to me for free. I'd expect something like, let's say, a Naggle ring to be free, because who the fuck needs a Naggle ring, right? But I wouldn't expect somebody to just hand me like a token for no reason, when that shit takes like many hours to well, maybe not hours, but that takes at least an hour to farm. That's like an hour I could spend doing like 50 chaos runs or something, right? If I had like a properly kitted out build. So that's one discussion I had. I think that, for example, yeah, token discussion made no sense. I side with ZZZ on this. You know, him talking about the whole rune pricing and all that also sort of made a lot of sense. When it comes to like helping me put together builds, like, okay, yeah, no, this is why, you know, this is why you should use these specific tools, and this is where you can get them. That also makes sense, right? And with numbers to back it up and where to find that, like, yeah, again, all of that shit made a lot of sense to me. Now, with regards to, so yeah, in terms of like just overall like debates and discussion topics, I actually did quite agree with him on a lot of different things, actually. So that's first off. Now, with the second half of what you're talking about, respecting somebody with more information but presented like an asshole, like, that's the thing. Well, okay, I'll be honest. I feel like over the years, he kind of mellowed out a bit. Definitely there were times where in the past, he did come across as, like, kind of irritating, so I wouldn't say that I was like on the verge of banning him, but there were a few times I'm like, dude, I'm gonna freaking time this guy's ass out, okay? So yeah, there were times he got on my nerves, but I also admit that if not for Z's, I'll admit my bias, so there's that as well. Yeah, like, here's the thing, like, if not for some of his number crunching, there's definitely, like, a lot of builds that I would not have been able to put together at, like, optimal levels, right? Like, it's very rare. Like, here's the thing, it sounds crazy, but there's a lot of builds out there, well, it's very rare that I get to have these sorts of like discussions with people about like builds and just like gameplay mechanics. Okay, like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, even like talking to Ko as an example, right? Like, part of the reason why I have a lot of respect for Ko, aside from the fact that, yeah, you know, we kind of vibe, I would say, is the fact that, yeah, him and I have a lot of like back and forth about, hey, yeah, here's a build idea that I have and I want to put it together and see how it works. Like, I don't get to do that with a lot of people because the vast majority of people are just going to run Blizzsork or CE Necro every season. No way, man. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. Like, no. 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 That's cap. I can't believe that's even a notion that came up even as a joke. You could never have that much information on a Diablo game. Yeah, no, can I be honest, fully honest here? Again, I don't normally like talking about these, like, to put it lightly, like controversial figures, right? But to be honest, mate. Hold on a second. What the fuck's going on here? Why don't I'm missing a piece. Am I going crazy? The fuck? I came from Spider Cavern. Did I miss the brain or something? Hold on. Let me go do my thing. Back into politics. I mean, Elon as the businessman versus Elon in politics are two separate discussions. But you know what? I will say this. I am a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed because I thought that, you know, it's kind of like a cool thing to see. Like, yeah, like me personally, I thought it was like, you know, never mind how he is as a person, right? I thought it was pretty cool to see like, oh yeah, hey, I mean, Elon actually is like top 10 in like Diablo 4. I mean, I don't really spend that much time playing Diablo 4 these days, especially not in comparison to Diablo 2, but like, still, I'm like, okay, it's sort of cool that, yeah, even successful businessmen find time to like, you know, put together their builds and all that and whatnot. And then, well, it came to light that, oh, actually, yeah, maybe he was sort of, you know, the progress that he claimed to be his wasn't really his. Is sort of, it's kind of unfortunate, really. Yeah, again, I don't want to get into it too much. Somebody might actually really like Elon, and you know, I don't want to turn this into like a hate discussion. You could say Twitch is a safe space. Yes, Twitch a safe space. Lol. No, but I was genuinely disappointed. I really was. I'm like, wow, that's actually fucking cool. And then I'm like, oh, this is actually quite concerning. Like, the fact that, first of all, he was lying about it, about something that, you know, I feel like that's just not something that people should need to lie about. And second of all, that he was able to get away with it, right? Like, the fact that he can be like, hey guys, I'm actually one of the top D4 players, and then he could play whatever character he did. I think it's like Spiritborn or whatever, and then he should be like, hey, yeah, that's my character. This is my build, and so on. And then, you know, and then later, it's like he was able to get away with it, right? Like, about something that no one gives a fuck about. Yeah, truly. Like, yeah, I don't understand lying about, like, oh, well, there's some money thing at stake, or there's, like, some monetary prize at stake, or, like, some honor at stake. But here it's really, like, feels like it's just, like, lying about it for no reason. And then it's like, oh, well, if he's lying about something so... It's always this issue of trust of, like, okay, well, if he's lying about something so trivial as this, then... I could have sworn that I'd picked this up earlier. I don't know why it didn't go. Anyway, yeah. Then like, what else could he be lying about, right? That's how it always is with well, just life in general too. This is how a lot of relationships do get ended. Like, if you can't trust the person you're talking to, then you know. If you cannot trust the person that you're talking to, then how can you hope to Okay, you know what? I think I should just focus on trying to kill this one. Do I have any... I could get Wake of Inferno, I guess. Sure. Yeah, if you catch somebody lying about the little things, then there's like a concern of like, okay, well, what happens when you reach the big things? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to get at here. And I don't know... I want to kill the council here so that my other tunes can make it through. So this might take a bit. You know what? I'm doing this wrong. I should get my merc. Anyway, yeah. Blinker, you said I didn't believe that shit from the start. Well, why not though? Is it just because of your own personal bias, or is it because you actually took the time to do research and see that, oh yeah, you know, like some things just don't add up? Because here's the scary thing. He was able to get away with it in D4 because D4 is apparently so I don't want to say brain dead a game, but yeah, it's so like easy to pick up as a game that he was able to just say whatever he wanted to, like, oh yeah, I'm like one of the best and this is my character and all that, and no one really caught him lying because yeah, like no one can verify, like the level of complexity tied to the game is so it's so like easy that even somebody masquerading as a pro player, like, other people can't necessarily pick up on it. That's how wild it is. No, because I know the level of time it takes to be top 10 in a video game, and somebody at his level does not have that time. Yes, but here's the thing, right? Have you yourself played Diablo 4? Because I have. And I know to some extent what Season 6 was like, which is the season that he made this claim that, oh yeah, I'm one of the best. Now, obviously, it takes a lot of time to be top 10 at most games, but Diablo 4 was one of those cases where I actually thought even that it was feasible, because I'm not going to entertain that with an answer, to be honest. Yeah, well, there you go then. I mean, I'm not trying to, like, start shit up. All I'm going to say is, I considered it believable, because with my level of knowledge about Diablo 4, I don't play it that much, but even I know that, yeah, like, Diablo 4 Season 6 was kind of a crazy... The Rock James as a coach. Alright, sure. All I'm going to say is Season 6 was kind of an interesting case where, yeah, I think just about anybody could have taken the top spot if they had the right setup and tried hard enough. That's all I was going to get at. So... No, origin of PayPal. Yeah, okay. Well, I wouldn't know that. So, anyway, let me just finish up here. Ooh, wow, that is a sick amulet. 10 all res, 9 MF. If this were, like, reset night, holy. I can't wait for tomorrow, though. Like, on a much brighter topic, because, again, I don't want our entire time here to be spent talking about these characters. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun. I genuinely think tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun, because I do have, what is it? I'm going to sell this, sell this, sell this. Okay, cool, great. Agreed, I need duct tape. Nah, that's cool, that's cool. I mean, I get you. I respect you. You've been respectful. I mean, I think that we're going to get to the point where we're both tearing our hair out over different things. I don't think we'd end up getting mad at each other, but, like, why, right? Like, is there even any value in like... I like talking smack about this guy. Probably not. Mine's falling out because of work. Ah, you're funny. No, you're good, man. You're good. We'll just leave it as... hold on a second. Hold on. I just realized I should have done this sooner. Okay. Hopefully, I will have successfully spawned him on players 1 here. Because I was still... I think he spawns when I get close. I don't think he spawns right when I arrive. Yeah. This is players 3. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure he would be a lot... Or players 1. Otherwise, I think he'd be a lot tankier. Alright. Actually, just getting to that age to starting to grow is quick. Not quite balding yet. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, balding. I will have to dip out after this, though. But Blinker, it's been a really fun discussion. I mean, you know, topics aside. But, yeah, I will genuinely have to go pretty soon. But... Oh, good, I'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. We'll probably have to can the Elon discussion tomorrow, but since there'll actually be more people, and I don't want chat to turn into a giant tire or dumpster fire. But still, yeah. No politics, I promise. All good, mate. I trust you, bro. I trust you. All good, bro. But I will say, though, tomorrow is going to be kind of fun. It's going to be, like, I think you said that you won't be able to make it, so you probably won't see the build that I have in store, but on Saturday I can fill you in. I have something pretty crazy lined up for tomorrow. Well, maybe not crazy, but I have an idea in mind that I want to try. I'm going to probably, okay, you know what? Oh shit, I actually got a, I can throw this on my Merc. So here's the thing about this upcoming season, right? All right, I'll give you some deets really quickly. I'm not going to talk about the build and the class that I'm going to be playing, but I'm going to say this. I don't know how much time I'll have after the initial weekend. So one of the things I want to do is I want to load up one character, and normally I have a bunch of other characters, and then I start to farm like XP on like players 4. This, starting tomorrow, I'm probably gonna do my farming entirely on players 1, and I want to see how far I can get before somebody overtakes me. So I'm just gonna spam I'm just gonna be trying to farm XP as quick as I can from the very beginning, and then trying to do that for most of the weekend, and then see what level I end up at and what level other people end up at. So I'm pretty hyped for that. It's gonna be a bit of a race. So I'm going to stop it here. How do I... Okay, there we go. Stopped it at an hour 44, 30 seconds into Act 4. Not bad, I would say. I'm sure other people could do better, but still, overall, had a lot of fun. And yeah, at this point, it would have been nice to make it all the way to like, you know, level, or it would have been nice to make it all the way to like Act 5 and clear Bale and whatnot. But that would take me another like 30 minutes at least, I would say, another half hour. And I straight up just don't have time for that. I do have the jet here, so. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that you like that. Yeah, so I'm pretty hyped for this. It's going to be good. I have just the build in mind, too. It's going to be a very unusual build for climbing levels, but it will be perfect, I think. And this is probably going to be the first season where normally I do, like, maybe I'll do Rags to Riches, maybe. I'll think about it. I think I will. I think I will just for old time's sake, but, yeah, this is going to be one of those seasons where I was actually kind of tempted not to do Rags to Riches. Rags to riches in the sense that, oh, when I make it to Hell Bale, I would, like, dump all my stuff and then, you know, start from nothing. But I think I will. I think I will try to do Rags to Riches, because it's not like I'm really going to have that much stuff anyway. But, yeah. That's for tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. I hope that you'll enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it. I think others are going to enjoy it too. So the goal is I'm going to be grinding as many levels as I can over the reset weekend. When I say reset weekend, I mean primarily Friday and Saturday. And I really, really wanted to do Sunday too. I will be doing Sunday, but it just won't be for the entire Sunday. So I'll be doing it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and probably Monday, and seeing what level I end up at, and how far other people get. So that's my plan. Hopefully you're looking forward to it. Hopefully others are too. You might tune in all 3 days. Okay, well that's exciting. Maybe I'll be here on Monday too, man. So I'm hoping to be here on Monday too. So yeah, we'll see how things go. Anyway, Blinker, it's been a pleasure chatting with you, mate. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out and keeping me company for the entirety of the stream. The first half was a little lonely. It always feels bad, like I come back and I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get back in the streaming groove, but you know, because my streaming schedule is so irregular, I think that most people don't expect my stream to be up whenever I do it on any time other than a reset. And I think that also, yeah, other people have other commitments now too, so I wouldn't expect as many people to tune in as in the past. You weren't expecting it, that's for sure, but all the same, you showed up, so I deeply appreciate it. If there's anyone who's watching this as a VOD, which I'm sure most people wouldn't, but yeah, I have the reset team up, the post for it, so just join in and you know, drop a message on the Reddit post saying that you want to join in the team if that's what you want in on. All right, yeah, you have a good night too, Blinker. I really appreciate you tuning in. You take care. Until tomorrow, I'll catch you then with the Slashdiablo ladder reset. And that's going to be in less than 23 hours. So I'm excited for it. I'm hyped for it, as always. And we shall see what building class I run for my leveling journey. Anyway, yeah. Hope you all enjoyed the run. Thanks, everyone, for watching. D2D2, signing out.